information I'm looking for, but I have some questions about that town job that was in the paper. Like, when did you guys determine the selection and process, and who's in charge of interviews?
It would be Neil. And he hasn't started yet.
Okay.
I think he was going to wait till December.
Gonna wait till December.
As far as I know, but it could be sooner. But
All right. Is there some way I can leave a message so Neil can contact me, or I'll give you my number? That's gonna be Jordan Scoville. 1-607-637-2841. And yeah, just tell him that I have some questions about the overall process, what meetings I would have to go to get involved with this, so I can figure out how to get not wrecked by this streamlined process of this. And I have some real concerns about that. I mean, is there a way I can get a complaint form for this whole process? I mean, you guys left an ad in the paper for 2 weeks and then wanted to wait until December after it's out in the paper.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, I would still like a complaint form just the same.
I don't know that I have.
You guys don't have a complaint form? How do you deal with complaints in the office?
I would just have Neil give you a call. Because he's I wouldn't worry, Jordan. I really wouldn't worry. I mean, it's.
Well, this is still very concerning.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he meant for you to start until January.
Well, I mean, why waste money? Like I said, I understand that you really can do so much in this process, but what meetings would you need to go to for this? Like, while you guys are evaluating it to go into the paper, what's your hire process? Like, what meetings during the week or month do you got to go to be part of this process as a public person here?
You mean, okay, you brought me your.
Not even towards this in general. What meetings during the month do you guys talk about this stuff at?
I don't know that they can talk about employees.
Well, this is a public office, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think you can talk about that during a public meeting.
So you can't bring up. I mean, well,
Okay.
What public meetings could I bring up?
Okay.
This nature of the complaint form and other things.
You could come to a meeting, which our next meeting is December, I think, 2nd.
December 2nd.
It's the first Tuesday, okay, of the month. That's every month. So you could come to a meeting and just ask, but I would think I would want you to talk to Neil first, because I don't want anything to start off on the wrong foot.
Well, regardless, I'm a civilian here that's asking for a complaint form. I would just rather make sure it's on documentation some way than just out here in the ether. Well, for now, let's just do this and then have him bring that up with me as well, because I'm not exactly sure what his detail is at all. Make sure we have something for this in the future.
I know he's asked me how many applications I received.
How many did you receive? Me? So you got one application in the newspaper, and then you guys want to wait till December without giving an interview,
Jordan,
phone call?
I'm not sure about whether he's waiting till December or not. I know that he wanted to put it in the paper for 2 weeks. I know that for sure. And then he was going to give it, which I think, you give it the full 2 weeks for people to put their applications in, I would think.
Well, then how would they keep, if you're going to wait until December, why take the ad out of the
I
paper?
don't want you to, I want you to stop saying that, because I'm not sure.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure that that's what he's waiting for. I asked him, I said 2 weeks, he said yes, 2
Okay.
weeks.
Well,
It's
just,
not going in again.
Thank you for your time. Just be sure if I don't get a call about this, I will be pushing for a legal matter on the
Okay,
issue.
and you know what, I can find out if I can have.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
So on the subject of a prior matter I had in the past with them, generally the same topic.
Let's get this going here. Hi, we're at the village office this morning. Sean and Phyllis and Debbie here. I come in with my notes. I'll start my my little write out here, unless Sean, you'd like to start. It's your house.
Just because it's not relative to the issue, I'll stop. But it is the same village built meetings. That is where they do that. sure I've passed it somewheres. Oh, I'm sure I said many things, Your Honor, and jury, judge, and lawyer helping out. But, I want to make sure I don't want to miss anything. I'd imagine it started getting spicy around the 15th or 16th or 17th. It had to happen between the 15th and 18th. Something I said, but I was posting freely just to then have a First Amendment sign. Between. Teaches you to get it off your ass. You're so mad about something, make a stand. Well, it becomes that when you're CAD models and doing things, looking at the books, trying to work it out. That's the problem with the hydrogen gambit for the most part. Well, they're not all, you're going to have Feynman, Carl Sagan, a lot of quantum mechanics, computer engineering, set theory ideas. That's all going to get triple helix entangled with the whole thing on what freedom of speech is, what the nature is when you're out there protesting something. Also, the timelines. There will be a timestamp somewhere in here that determines when I click things over. I got rid of friends or added friends. I don't remember. Yes, but I'll show them just one second. Let me finish this. Okay. Got fairly quiet after I was arrested, or I just did catty things like Ghost Rider and my book numbers of the setup. It's supposed to be. There's a difference when you look at the optics on a specific timeline and the active history, right? You're going to get this, but it's not the timeline on the rip, especially if you're contextually arguing the nature of the matter against certain contextual matters prime, not first. It's a length problem in a spring, which is the compressed variance or the length. The 18th, which I was arrested on, I do believe it was. No. Go all of them. Go all the way. One more day. probably in this area 79. I couldn't agree more. It's that gut feeling we all know. Oh, real catty too. Administrative immunity, Geneva Convention, habeas corpus, omissions, the minutes versus the omissions. These may have been actually just me posting to the wind at that point in time. Potentially not. No. These ones are still before the date. Yes. Probably not. I wouldn't like to read that and get my codpiece caved in either. Things like this really put it over the top. No, you better not. Alright, good. It was a busy day, apparently, for me. This for sure was the day I was arrested. So most of this would have been either private or a friend status at the time. But I think I changed over my whole page at that point in time because I'm still technically on a gag order not to talk about the case with third parties. Right. So after that point in time, that's really it. That's when I, first contact with the police there. So. But if we do have to look at my main page, you got to climb the ladder down, do the query facing on what this is. Just trying to hit that charging station on doing my thing.